everybody, I'm Christy with SouthernPlate.com, and today I'm going to try to get caught up on my vlog every day in June videos. I've gotten very behind. I got my manuscript back from my editor, and there's a lot of stuff that has to be done to it in a very short amount of time. Little things, like I have to go back and put whatever recipe yields, and then all of my recipe instructions have to be numbered, and all the ingredients in the ingredient list have to be in the order that they appear in the instructions, and all this little stuff. But when you're doing this to a couple of hundred recipes, and you know it takes an extensive amount of time to do every single one, it's just kind of like so I've got a little behind. It's hot today, and this is common knowledge. But I'm saying this because that's why I look like this. We're just, the hair, the makeup, everything. I halfway fixed it. I've been outside working. You know, life still goes on. And as soon as we hang up, as soon as I'm done with this video, I got to go out there and put down, I've got to broadcast some granules to try to help control my tick problem, which I've gotten much worse. It's not getting any better. I know I've talked about this in a couple of videos. Well, I had a couple people mention some natural solutions, essential oils and everything. I'm all for that. I have a full suite of essential oils. I use teas, I use herbs. I know that stuff really works, but we're past that point. I'm like, no. They're gonna go. They're gonna die. They're gonna die today. So, I'm just done. I found so many on me. I found one attached yesterday. My son has found one attached. You know, it had just attached, so we're able to get it off in time. But it's just very frustrating. And there's nothing your doctors don't. I know a lot of people keep. Oh, you need to go to the doctor. The doctor can't do anything unless you know that tick has been attached for like 36 hours and all this and that. And these were very freshly attached ticks. So isn't that gross? Aren't y'all glad you're hearing this? Anyway, while I've been behind, y'all got to check out Gluten-Free Crumbly. He is on it. Come Home for Comfort. Whitney, she is on it. Constance at Cosmetologist and Cornbread, man, they putting these videos up every day. They are making us look bad. But they've got some great videos, so y'all need to be sure you check them out. So today, and again, I do, like, look, I've been hot. I've been outside. It is what it is. Okay, tomorrow the heat index is going to be 106. Connie's from Alaska. She moved here from Alaska, and she posted on Facebook that she missed Alaska because it was so hot, and this is why she loves Alaska. And I said, actually, the reason why we have it so hot is so people can get a little taste of what, let me see, what, oh, y'all, I'm going to look it up. I gotta see what I told her. Because, see, the heat has addled my brain. It has made me, it's like a fried egg. Our brains are like eggs this time of year. But it's really not that bad, the heat. It's just that we know it's going to get much worse. I mean, it really doesn't get hot here till August. I said, we just let it get this hot in the South so folks will get a tiny taste of hell and repent. Now do you see why we have so many churches? So, yeah. Anyway, I can imagine if you're not used to this, but this, it doesn't feel that hot. It's just that if you want your hair to look nice or makeup to look nice or anything, just forget it this time of year. Ooh, dogs are playing. Forget it this time of year. It ain't happening. So, let's get to our questions. Hey, y'all, come here, Pick. Come here, Pick. Here we go. What is the one recipe on your blog that is incredibly popular that really surprises you? And I've talked about it before in other videos. My dogs are playing, so this is going to be shaking. And it's cheesy chicken and rice. It's just like the miracle recipe. Everybody loves cheesy chicken and rice. And it's literally, it's something that I threw together to try it out, and everybody loved it. And I posted it, and it's just one of those recipes that even the pickiest eaters love. And the pictures aren't even good on it. And I've come across other bloggers that have taken my exact recipe, even my instructions word for word, and put, which of course is not good. You don't do that. But, and put beautiful pictures with it, and it's still nowhere near as popular as the original cheesy chicken and rice. It hit, you know, I don't know. So it's one of those recipes. I'm grateful for it. It's just crazy how popular it is. What is the craziest comment you've ever received on your blog? I don't know why I put this recipe in the challenge. this recipe, this question. I called Stacy Little last night and I said, why did I do that? I said, because every answer I come up with that I can share is just going down a road I don't want to go down, you know? And so I will just tell you, there are some crazy comments. Crazy comments. I mean, let me log into SouthernPlate and tell you how many comments I've had over the life of SouthernPlate. Just a second. And you can kind of tell guess what proportion. Oh, okay. Right now, there's over 500,000 comments on SouthernPlate. Now, just from the past couple of days, like 2-3 days, there's over 60,000 spam comments. So you can only imagine how many comments have been spammed or, you know, unapproved based on, sometimes people put things that are just inappropriate. Sometimes it's trolls. I enjoy comments where when people ask me a question and they'll say, this may be a stupid question, but no, there's no stupid question on SouthernPlate. If I left something unclear and you ask me a question that allows me to clarify, then you're doing me a favor because you're helping me to explain it better for somebody else. And I should have explained it better to begin with. And so that helps me, and that helps me improve going forward in my explanations and stuff and my tutorials. So I love that. I appreciate questions. There are no stupid questions on SouthernPlate. I guess the crazy comments are the ones that come from, and I don't use this term lightly, mentally deranged people. And I really don't use that lightly. I'm very well acquainted with mental health issues. If y'all have read my post, how to claw out of the black pit, you know that I'm well acquainted with that. So I do not use that term lightly. But you see these people who truly, you read some of these comments and you think, you are dangerous. How are you out in society? You know, so those kind of comments. And I don't want to say anything particular or call it anything particular, you know. So, and I don't know, just people are crazy. The internet is crazy. But when you have that many comments, I will tell you, 99% of my comments are just from the kindest people, and they're really interesting questions. Sometimes they share really wonderful memories. They just tell me, sometimes they just kind of have a conversation back with me over whatever I wrote about that day. And I really enjoy those. It's the comments on SouthernPlate that keep me going, because I'm not here just to stand up and talk to myself all day long, you know. And I tell people, your comments are what changes this it's what makes this become a conversation. And without the comments, I don't know if I'm hitting home runs or hearing crickets, you know. So the comments mean a lot to me, a great deal to me. Every now and then someone will get frustrated. Somebody did the other day. They don't think that people should comment on any recipe unless they've actually tried the recipe. No, absolutely not. That's not how SouthernPlate works. I want to hear from you. If you read my post and you just feel like saying, hey, this looks good, I want to hear from you always. So if you ever have an urge, even the slightest, leave a comment. Please do, because that's what makes this a conversation. That's what makes us a family. And I don't just do this, you know, to stand up here. So yeah. So what day? This is the 24th. So now we're on June 24th. Do you consider yourself a foodie? What about a chef? No, no, no. I'm not a foodie, and the reason why I don't consider myself a foodie is because I don't enjoy going places and trying new foods. I don't enjoy eating out. I don't enjoy restaurants. I don't enjoy traveling to try new foods and things. I'll do it if the opportunity arises, but it's not something I seek or enjoy or, you know, really look forward to. I like to eat the kind of food that I cook, and I like to eat at home. And I'm not a chef because I have a degree in home economics. My degree, I had some cooking classes, some quantity foods production and things like that. But, you know, my degree is over a wide range of things. Family counseling, fashion merchandising, clothing design. You know, we designed an outfit, and then we made a pattern for it, and then we made the outfit. Professional image development was one of the classes I took. Interior design. It's all required as part of the degree. It's a very well-rounded degree. Interior design was a class I hated the most because I have not got a design bone in my body. I mean, no. Okay. And then I, of course I took, my minor was in, therapeutic dietetics. So, I mean, I know a lot about food and stuff. I could go take the test and be a registered dietitian. But it's just not, I'm not a chef. And I've worked with some amazing chefs. I've gotten to work with some really great chefs. Bo McMillan comes to mind. Really nice guy. And they're great people. I've also worked with some really snotty chefs that I would not, they're not worth my spit. I mean, because their attitude, they're, but, they think they're better than other people, but most chefs are just really awesome people. But they have very specialized training, and their training is entirely different from mine. I am a home cook. My primary motivation in cooking is to make things that my family will enjoy and put a supper on the table that we can all sit down to and enjoy at the end of the day. So I'm not a foodie. I'm not a chef. I'm a homebody. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do the next day, just so if I end up not being behind, I can do a wild card or something. As a food blogger, if you could take one part of your job off your plate, what would it be? Photography. Photography. I hate food photography. It drives me crazy. It seems ridiculous because my attitude is, and here's the thing, you have to make the food look appealing because that's what that's going to draw people in, and they want to, I want to eat, and that's what draws them in. In a food blogger, the pictures really attract people. But in my mind, I've got this little person that says, I got this little granny that lives with me and says, y'all be proud you got food. Don't worry about how it looks. Just be glad you got it and eat it. I got that little granny that tells me that. And so when I'm fussing with a plate and trying to make it look pretty, I'm thinking, this is so silly. People will just be glad they got food. Why do we have to make this look pretty? Just be glad you got food. But I'm also, I'm not good at food photography. I could be good at food photography. I know people aren't even going to believe this. I was a photography major when I started out in college. I took all my photography classes for a 2-year degree in photography. And then in order to get the degree, I had to have 2 drawing classes because technically it was an art degree. And I can't draw stick people. But I was a very good photographer. I had my own darkroom. I did black and white photography. I did it freelance. This is in my early 20s. It was a couple decades ago, literally. And I left all that behind. And it's not something I'm interested in anymore. And so when you're really not interested in something, it's just not something, it's not something I'm good at because it's not something I really care to invest myself in more than I have to. I get lucky sometimes and have a real pretty picture, and I like that. It may not be a good picture. The one I posted today for the old-fashioned lemonade, I love that picture. It just makes me happy. Is it a good picture? No. Is the lighting great? No. I mean, it's not from a professional standpoint, but it makes me happy to see it. And so to me, that's fine. I just it's not my thing. But some bloggers are known, some food bloggers are known for their beautiful photography. And some people are very good at that. Amazing. And I think that's great. I'm not going to be known for that because that's not my thing. Some people, that's their thing. My thing is writing. That's what I like to do. I like to connect with people through writing. Some people some people are really good at connecting through photographs. Some people are connecting through, everybody has talents, and things they focus on. I haven't been able to write near as much as I would like to lately because I've got other commitments I've got to worry with. But this is my 3rd book, and I'm just thinking after this one, I've given everything I have in cookbooks, so I'm done. I'm not under contract for any more books, and I don't see myself seeking out any more cookbook contracts. I might do something else. But I have put, this is going to be a very unique book. I put a really neat spin on it. I've got some very, very precious things in this book. So, food photography. And, y'all, I know I'm probably coming off. I don't like how I'm coming off on camera because I'm tired. I'm tired and hot. And I got to get back and get some more work done. I don't know. I hope I'm not coming off as, like, mean or anything today. So, I finished those questions. Let's see if there's anything else. Oh, I'll go ahead and do one more. Oh, this is Friday. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I'll go ahead and do Fridays, and then if I have time to do another video, I'll just do about something else. What is your favorite form of social media, and what is your least favorite, and why? My favorite form of social media is Instagram, and on Instagram, I am SouthernPlate, all one word. My least favorite form of social media is Facebook. And the reason why Instagram is my favorite is, you know how everybody, like, I'm talking about on my my fan page, they call it a fan page. I call it the family page on Facebook. It's a great place to come home to. I enjoy it. There's some wonderful people there. I love getting to hear from y'all every day. I love the conversations and the interaction. I've really got to know people. You know, I'll meet people out and I'll say, oh, what's your name? You know, and I'll recognize their image. I recognize their name. And I know we have a wonderful little community on my fan page. But you know, on your personal page, when you scroll through that news feed, complain, whine, complain. And it just ends up, people use Facebook like a diary, which is, there's some pluses, but there's just a lot of thoughts and things that really should stay in our head. And up until the dawning of Facebook, they did stay in our head, but now we've lost the ability to an extent through lack of use to have self-restraint. And they call it emotional modesty. You know, so I don't like the lack of emotional modesty on Facebook. But Instagram, I tell people, I'm like, when I'm trying to get people to sign up on Instagram, okay, you know how on Facebook everybody goes on there and whines and complains? Well, on Instagram, in order to whine or complain, you have to have a photo to represent it. So Instagram is just like, you know, it's more casual, laid back. It's a much happier place than Facebook. Also, my favorite form of social, as a blogger, Facebook is very difficult because I have over 100,000 people on my page, and if they show a post to like 2,000 people, that's really doing well. And usually, in order for them to show a post to that many people, I'm going to have to pay money to do it. Right now, and I know I've done this, it's crazy. But, you know, if people like your page, they should be able to see your stuff. But that's just not how Facebook works. So, let's see. Oh, I've got some kind of a weird thing. Let me tell you. I'm going to tell y'all how much it would cost for everybody on my page to see mine. So, it's a little frustrating because I go in there to talk and visit with y'all, and then I can't get anything shown to people. Let's see. I'm going to do a test post. I'm going to do a boost. Okay, I have a little over 125,000 people. In order to get it shown to everybody, let's see. It's going to cost me about $500. I mean, of course, I ain't paying that. But you know, you go on Facebook, and if you post like 4 or 5 times a day, can you imagine? I mean, there's a bug in my hair. God, I hope it ain't a tick. I ain't believing that. I think it is. Let me get back in just a second. Okay, I'm back. You see what I'm telling you? It's like so frustrating. I was out in the yard, and it just takes nothing. And our yard is it's just the time of year. Everybody says in this part of Alabama they're having a big problem with it. And so I'm like, nope, we ain't doing no natural remedies. We ain't getting in no essential oils. We pulling out the broadcaster. I'm done with this mess. I am done. So, yeah. I don't know how long that was there, if y'all were watching, like, freaking out or anything. If so, I'm sorry. It's a natural part of life when you live and you spend time outdoors, especially this time of year. And, you know, I'm tired of trying to avoid the outdoors, so I'm fixing to go kill me some ticks. Go kill me a lot of ticks, many as I can. So, anyway, frustrating. I hope y'all have a good day, and I hope y'all will follow me on Instagram if you don't already. It's SouthernPlate. You can just go instagram.com/SouthernPlate, and you can look at my photos without having to follow me. And I share different things, you know. On Instagram, it's more like my daily life stuff, you know. I'll do a few recipes every now and then, but I just like, hey, y'all, Instagram is more, because I consider y'all friends. So Instagram is more where you kind of get to know me. Yeah, okay. Found a tick live on video. See, y'all believe me now. All right, well, I love y'all. Y'all have a great day, and I will talk to you later. Gonna go broadcast some granules. Kill me some ticks. Bye.